The history of the Roman Empire, from Romulus to ruin. Welcome to Moonlit Storykeeper, where ancient tales unfold beneath a gentle moonlit sky. Tonight, we journey to the banks of the Tiber, to explore the history of the Roman Empire, from its mythical beginnings in 753 BCE to its ruin in 476 CE. Over the next 4 hours, let this soothing narrative guide you into a peaceful sleep as we uncover the legend of Romulus and Remus, the rise of the Republic, the golden age under emperors like Augustus, Nero, and Constantine, the daily life of Roman citizens, and the fall to barbarian invasions. Close your eyes and let the echoes of Rome, the march of legions, and the Tiber's gentle flow carry you to dreams. Introduction. The legend of Romulus and the founding of Rome. Long ago, in the rolling hills of central Italy, a legend took root. Around 753 BCE, the city of Rome was born. The tale begins with Romulus and Remus, twin brothers, sons of the war god Mars, and the Vestal Virgin Rhea Silvia. Abandoned as infants, left to drift on the Tiber's muddy waters in a basket of reeds, a she-wolf, with gentle eyes and matted fur, found them in a cave, nursing them with warmth, until a shepherd, Faustulus, and his wife, raised them as their own. Grown strong, the brothers sought to build a city on the Palatine Hill, but rivalry grew. Romulus, tracing a plow around the hill's edge, claimed leadership. In a fateful moment, he slew Remus, who leapt over the boundary in defiance and named the city Rome after himself. The Tiber flowed, a lifeline through the marshes, as huts of straw and mud became a settlement. Shepherds, traders, and outcasts gathered. This myth, woven with history, marked the start of an empire that would shape the world, its 7 hills rising, under a sky of stars. The Republic, from kings to senators. For centuries, Rome grew from a monarchia to a republic. By 509 BCE, the last king, Tarquin the Proud, known for his tyranny, was expelled. After his son's assault on Lucretia, a noblewoman, the Senate, a council of patrician elders, took power. Citizens, divided into patricians and plebeians, elected 2 consuls to guide the state for a year. The Punic Wars against Carthage tested Rome's might. First, in 264 BCE, Rome faced Hamilcar Barca. Then, Hannibal, with his elephants, crossed the Alps in 218 BCE, his army surprising at Lake Trasimene. But Scipio Africanus, with strategy, defeated him at Zama in 202 BCE. Rome's legions, disciplined with the manipular formation, conquered Greece, Spain, and North Africa. The Republic flourished, with roads like the Appian Way, lined with tombs, and aqueducts like the Aqua Appia, bringing water to the city. But corruption grew. Generals like Marius reformed the army, giving land to soldiers, and Sulla marched on Rome. The Gracchi brothers, Tiberius and Gaius, sought land reform for the poor, only to be murdered by senators. By 27 BCE, the Republic waned, its democracy giving way to empire as the Forum echoed with debate. The empire's golden age, Pax Romana, and daily life. The empire began with Augustus in 27 BCE, nephew of Julius Caesar, assassinated in 44 BCE, Augustus, ended civil war with Mark Antony and Cleopatra, proclaiming the Pax Romana a 200-year peace. Rome's borders stretched from Britain's misty isles to Egypt's sunlit sands. Augustus built the Forum of Augustus and rebuilt temples like the Pantheon. Tiberius, his successor, ruled with caution. From Capri, Caligula brought madness, declaring himself a god, building ships of marble. Claudius annexed Britain with the invasion of 43 CE. Nero, infamous for the Great Fire of 64 CE, blamed Christians and played his lyre as flames consumed the city. The Flavian dynasty, under Vespasian, rebuilt with the Colosseum, where gladiators fought and 50,000 cheered. Trajan expanded the empire to its peak with Dacia's gold. Hadrian built his wall in Britain, 117 kilometers long. Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher king, faced plagues and wrote meditations. Daily life bustled in insulae, crowded apartments. Citizens bathed in thermae, ate garum and bread. Children learned Latin in schools of wax tablets. The Golden Age, a time of law, culture, and aqueducts, shone brightly before shadows fell. The decline. Barbarian invasions, economic crises, and division. By 180 CE, the empire weakened. The Severan dynasty, under Septimius Severus, struggled with inflation, debasing the denarius. The crisis of the 3rd century saw 26 emperors in 50 years. Caracalla granted citizenship but raised taxes. Civil wars raged as Germanic tribes, like the Visigoths, pressed the Rhine. The plague of Cyprian killed millions. Diocletian, in 284 CE, split the empire into east and west to manage its vastness. Constantine united it briefly, founding Constantinople in 330 CE and embracing Christianity. With the Edict of Milan, the Western Empire faltered. The Huns, under Attila, terrorized Europe. The Vandals sacked Rome in 455 CE. Odoacer, a barbarian king, deposed Romulus Augustulus, a boy emperor, in 476 CE. The Eastern Empire endured as Byzantium, but the West fell into ruin, its cities silent, under a sky of ash and thunder. Conclusion. Rome's lasting legacy. As the tale ends, Rome's legacy endures. Its law, the 12 tables, shaped modern codes. Its architecture, arches and domes, inspired the Hagia Sophia. Its language, Latin, birthed French, Spanish, and Italian. The Colosseum stands as a ruin, a symbol of past glory. Roads, like the Via Appia, still trace the land. Christianity, spread from Rome, shaped the Middle Ages. Aqueducts and sewers improved sanitation. As you drift deeper into sleep, let the echoes of legions, the Tiber's flow, and the distant thunder carry you to dreams of Rome's eternal city. Thank you for joining Moonlit Storykeeper. Subscribe for more tales under the moon. Good night.